Hey everyone, welcome to VTalk Data. So this is Al. As you all know, I'm a senior manager for product at Amazon. So today we're going to talk about Elasticsearch. I want to give you a very high level, very good overview of Elasticsearch. We're going to talk about like why do you need Elasticsearch and what is Elasticsearch and how do you use it, right? So basically, let's start with what is Elasticsearch, right? So Elasticsearch is nothing but an open source distributed search engine, or you can call it as an analytics engine. So it is capable of solving a lot of different use cases. So there are two different terms people talk about. So one is Elastic Stack, the other one is Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is actually, the core part of the Elastic Stack. Elastic Stack does contain like a couple more things, which we can discuss about in the next video. But Elasticsearch is the core part of it. So Elasticsearch actually stores your data and it allows you to do a lightning fast search with a very good fine-tuned relevancy, and also you can do powerful analytics at scale, and also you can do it easily. So it actually covers a lot of existing use cases. So Elasticsearch you can treat in a layman term, right? So Elasticsearch is nothing but a search engine, similar to what Google does, right? So similar to that, Google product that everyone know of. Elasticsearch is based off of Lucene library internally. And it also, from the very get-go, Elasticsearch actually provides a distributed multi-tenant capable full text search. So it is a distributed system, so it can scale horizontally. It provides a multi-tenant capable full text search engine with a HTTP web interface and also a schema-free JSON documents. For Elasticsearch, everything is a JSON document, right? So you store everything as a JSON document, and the search is actually done over the JSON documents. Elasticsearch is really developed in Java, and it is very widely used across the world for search use cases. And also, there are a lot of different use cases that we're going to talk about. Um, so this is actually an open core business model, and the software is also has like different types of licenses. It does have open source license and also, other different licenses where you can get enterprise support and everything. So, there are a lot of official clients available for you to use Elasticsearch. You can use Java, .NET, PHP, C Sharp, Python, Ruby, and many other languages, right? So, Elasticsearch is the most popular enterprise search as of today. And I think the second place is Apache Solar, which is also based on the Lucene library, right? So Elasticsearch actually lets you perform and combine many different types of searches. So you can do a structured search, unstructured, geometric, any way you want, right? So you can analyze things at scale. And it is so basically, if you want to find, one document in 10 documents, it's okay. You can do it manually, right? But we are talking about a billion documents, trillion documents. Actually, you know what? So Elasticsearch can do gazillion uh, document search. So, and also it can do it in a very innovative, fast way. So Elasticsearch is like, maybe you can feel like, I'm exaggerating it, but it's true. Elasticsearch is really fast, really, really fast. And you can get rapid results. So rapid results is actually very useful when you're trying to build a system at scale. You can think of a lot of different use cases about that. So, basically, if you want answers for certain questions or certain queries, right, you get it immediately. And Elasticsearch is built in that way, right? It is very powerful design. So it uses so let's talk about a little technical part, like how that design is, right? So basically, it uses indices, and also it is basically it indexes all the documents, and that is how it can, it actually goes faster. So it is not a RDBMS based indexing, but it is like, it is a different type of indexing. Basically, we can talk about it for a while, but let me give you a very high level overview, right? So basically, this is like inverted indices with finite state transducers. Basically, using that, you can do a full text querying. So everything is indexed. So like I already said, so you don't have anything left out of index. So basically, you can leverage and access all your data at a very awesome speed. So next, let's talk about the scalability, right? So you can run it on your laptop. So Elasticsearch is open source. You can download it and run it on your laptop, and you can scale it across hundreds of servers with petabytes of data. So basically, you can easily do test things in non-production, and you can move it to production with ease. So basically, you can go from a prototype. So you can start building prototypes very easily using Elasticsearch, and you can do that same way with a single node, also with like probably like 400 nodes, 500 nodes. So let's talk about the relevance of it, right? So you can search across anything, structured data, unstructured data, anything, right? And you can find it. So you can still do ranking on top of the data. So you can mix and match the use cases. And also it is very resilient, right? So it always keeps a secondary cluster as a hard backup so that, in case if your node fails, you can still do your search will be complete, right? And that is why it is from the ground up, it was developed as a distributed environment. So, okay, so now we talked about like what is Elasticsearch and how it is built, and it stores as documents, and it search across, billions of servers horizontally. We talked about all those stuff, right? Now, what are the use cases you mainly use for? So, what can I exactly use Elasticsearch for, right? So you can do a lot of, mostly, as the name says, you use it for search type of use cases, right? So you can do search for numbers, text, geospatial coordinates, structured, unstructured data, all type of data types. You can do a full search. And also the full text search, that gives you a very good flexibility because it solves a lot of different challenges. As a human, you'll have a lot of different typos, right? So sometimes, if you when you put an address, you just put drive as drive, and sometimes you just put dr. So all sorts of different abbreviations we use, and there are a lot of different typos on the text search. So which is all handled by Elasticsearch out of the box. All these, combinations, everything is handled by Elasticsearch. It has like a lot of client libraries, and you can interact with Elasticsearch using any programming language that you use, right? So Elasticsearch basically uses nothing but a RESTful API and JSON. So you can pretty much use any language that you want, like I previously said, and you can interact with the Elasticsearch. So it is very easy to work with, and also it has you can deploy it wherever you want. So Elasticsearch, you can deploy it on cloud, AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, or you can do it on-prem as well. So there are a lot of different competitors for Elasticsearch. Like, you can say like why Elasticsearch is this the only product available in this market segment? You can ask me this question, but it is not. So Elasticsearch is actually a leader in this whole search space. But there are other competitors as well. For example, Algolia, which is like an AI-based artificial intelligence-based search, and then Apache Solr, which is also based off of Lucene library, which is very fast. Uh, MarkLogic, Google Cloud Search, AWS Elasticsearch Service, IBM Watson Discovery, LucidWorks, Azure Search. There is a Bing Search API as well. There are a lot of competitors in this space, but Elasticsearch is still, the most well-known one in this complete realm. Um, and I can provide you some documentation in this YouTube video link where you can go and see like how to install Elasticsearch and give it a shot. You can buy it in your local laptop. So this is pretty awesome, trust me, and feel free to give it a shot. And you can think about a number of use cases like e-commerce based search use cases, travel based use cases like searching for flights, searching for um, you know other things. So there are a lot of different use cases where you can integrate Elasticsearch, and also Elasticsearch can scale horizontally. So even if you start off as a small product, but you can scale your product quite well using Elasticsearch. And I've seen a lot of real-time use cases using Elasticsearch. So there you go. So this is like a very high level overview of Elasticsearch in few minutes. So feel free to leave comments, and feel free to ask any questions. And I will probably try to cover a little bit more about Elastic Stack in the next video. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Talk to you all later.